Hey guys, so today's video is going to be on the new Anastasia Dream palette, and I haven't even touched it. It's still in here. So it did come packaged in a little box, and it was really well packaged. I was kind of surprised because I don't think I've gotten a package like that before. It had a sponge around it on top, and it was just really good. But this is the way that it looks, and it is so nice. And it has this really nice package. It even changes colors. Like, it just looks really cool. I was expecting it to be smaller, because I do have the Aurora Glow Kit, which is one of my favorites. It's actually my favorite highlighter palette. I love colorful highlighters. So this one looks just like this. It doesn't have a mirror or anything. It just says Dream, and it has 6 pans. And comparing it to the Aurora Glow Kit, I went ahead and I grabbed it. You can see the difference in sizes. So you can see that this one is a lot bigger. The colors in here are just rainbow nice colors. If you're not into colorful highlighters, you're not gonna like this palette. I personally love using colors as highlight on my eyes, on my lips, pretty much everywhere. So I don't mind the colorfulness. It has a peach one, a pink one, a greenish one, purple, yellow, and orange. So those are the 6 shades that are in here. So I think I'm gonna use the yellow one on my highlighting areas. Actually, I'm gonna use the yellow one on one side, and I'll use another one on another side, so that way we can see the difference. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna pick it up with this brush, which is the Anastasia A23, and I'm using the yellow one. Okay. I mean, I can see a glow. I don't know what you can see on camera, but it does look a little bit like chunky glitters. It doesn't really look wet. It kind of just looks kind of powdery. So let me try again. Oh, I can see the glitters falling. And whenever I do this, I can see how the little glitter is just falling down. Maybe you can't. Let me try it again. Just, yeah, they're pretty much just like kind of falling down. Okay, so I can see it a little bit better now that I kind of dug my brush in there, but I wish it was more like a wet look. I thought it was going to be a little bit different. I didn't think it was going to be that powdery, but the glitters do seem to be a little bit chunky. But I'm not going to wet it yet. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to use my Morphe M510 brush because it's clean. And I'm going to use another shade. So I'll use this one. This one is like a orange highlighter. I think it's picking it up pretty good. So let's apply it on this side. Okay, so I can still see the glitters, but it's less chunky. I can still see all the powder around it, but maybe it's the brush. Maybe it's the brush that just looks a little bit different. So that is the way that this one looks. I can see it a lot better. This one looks more glowy. This one just looks a little bit more powdery for some reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Badescu spray so that way I can see the difference of what it would do. So I'm going to spray it. Actually, I'm going to pick some up. I'm going to pick up the yellow one. I'm going to use the exact same shades. And I'm going to spray it with my brush. I'm going to spray my brush, I mean. And I'm going to apply it wet. Oh yeah, now I can see that glow. But now it's like super intense. Like a lot. It doesn't really look yellow. It kind of looks more like rainbowish. But it is super intense. Hopefully you can see that on camera. Okay, so I'm gonna use the orange one, and I'm gonna spray my brush. All right. So yeah, wetting them really intensifies the glow. I can tell that this one's orange. I can't tell that this one is yellow. It looks more like a, I don't know, like kind of like different colors, like a green but yellow but orangey, a little bit of pink. It just looks a little different. This one I can tell that it's like orangey pink. Yeah, so they're both pretty powdery. These 2 shades are a little powdery. You can even tell around the palette that it looks dusty around it. Yeah, they're just a little bit thought my camera turned off. Those seem to be a little bit powdery. I'm gonna move on. I think I'm gonna use Ethereal. That one is the purple one, and I really want to try that one. So I think I'm gonna use that one right here, so that way I can, again, just see how it works. So let me try it with a different brush. I kind of want to try to use clean brushes with all of these. I'm just gonna stick my brush in there, and it's picking it up really good. So let's see how this one looks. Okay, this one looks nice, and I can tell that it's purple. I wonder if you can tell that it's purple, but I can see that it is. Let's see. Should I use a different one? I'm trying to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the other side of this, and I'll use the pink. And oh yeah, this one looks really, really cool. Look at that. I don't know, hopefully it's picking it up. This one looks more purple than this one. It's more like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's more of a purple. It looks like a neon purple. It doesn't even look pink. It looks purple. This one, on the other hand, doesn't. Now that this one looks purple, this one doesn't look purple to me anymore. But it does look purple. It's just more of a pink purple. This one is more of a real purple, which is weird because this one looks purple in the pan, but it looks pink on my body. This one looks pink in the pan, but it looks purple on my body. So moving on, I'm gonna use the green one, which is Magic, and I'm gonna pick up a smaller brush because I'm gonna apply this one on my eyes. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna try this one on the inner part of my eyes. Huh. It does not look green at all. Let's try again. I don't think my brush was dirty. Okay, so this one doesn't look pink, green. It looks pink. It looks pink pretty much. Okay, so that one doesn't look green at all to me. At all. So now I'm gonna use Wish. I don't know where else to use it, but I think I'm gonna use it on my brow bone area. I'm just highlighting everything today with different colors. So I'm gonna use Wish. I'm gonna apply that right up here. And this one does look like it does in the pan, so it does look kind of peachy pink. But I'm kind of disappointed because I wanted to see different tones on my face. Like, I wanted to see more of a yellow, I wanted to see more of a green, and I don't. I think the ones that I like the most, just from a first impression, is this one, which is Unicorn, and that one is the pink one. This one right here in the middle. And then I also like the one I applied on my brow bone, which is Wish. It does look, the way that it looks in here, that's how it looks on my brow bone. But the green one doesn't look green. I mean, no, it just doesn't look green, not even on my hand. Hopefully you can see that. I am going to go ahead and just show you the swatches now, since you've seen the way that it looks on my body. Not to say that the highlighters don't show up. They really, really do. It's just not the colors that I was expecting. I wanted them to be a little bit different because it's a colorful highlighter palette. So I kind of wanted to see more of a real tone to them. Like, I wanted Magic to look green, but I guess it's like Magic. It's like you don't know what you're going to get. Okay, so I just did the swatches right now, and I have them right here on my arms. On the swatches, you can't really tell the color that they are. They kind of look a little bit similar, like they're all kind of like a pale shade. It's kind of weird. The green one does look more green on the swatch than it does on the inner corner of my eyes, but at the same time it looks kind of pinkish, so that's a little bit weird. The pink one, which is Unicorn, the pink one in the pan looks purple like it does on my body. So I don't know, they're kind of weird. It's kind of like a iridescent type of glitter on all of them. Now that doesn't mean that the colors are not nice. They're really pretty. I mean, you can see them in the swatches and they do look really nice on me. They're really intense, but I can't say, okay, first of all, I'm looking at this highlight and it is so intense, like way too much, especially because the glitters are like really chunky. But it's not to say that they don't look good. They do. I'm happy with the intensity of it, and I'm happy with how pigmented they are. I mean, they're completely intense, but I just don't like the confusion in the shades. But they all kind of look colorful, kind of like the palette. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. I guess those are my overall thoughts. I mean, I'm not 100% unsatisfied with the product because they are really intense. It is what I expected from the Glow Kit, but I'm not 100% happy because the shades are a little bit confusing, and not only that, but they're a little bit too chunky, especially the first two that I applied on my face. You can definitely tell I'm wearing highlight today, but it's not exactly what I expected with the tones of what I bought. Because I am a colorful person. Like, I do like, I'm not a neutral person, let's just say that. So if I wanted to use pink and I got purple on my eyes, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I just kind of ruined my makeup look if I was expecting it to be purple or pink, you know what I mean? Now I'm getting confused all by myself. But anyways, those are just my first impressions on it. I will be bringing it back up in a makeup update whenever I tell you a little bit more after I use it for a little bit longer. As for now, like I said, I'm not 100% disappointed, but I'm not 100% happy either. It has like its pros and cons. So yeah, so far, those are my first thoughts on it. I know it can be a little bit confusing. I'm trying to tell you what I'm thinking, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you're not subscribed already, I hope you do, so that way you don't miss out on future videos. And you can also turn on the little bell so that way you can get notified every single time that I upload. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.